Namaste. Welcome. My name is Laura, and I am delighted to be your guide today for a mini restorative practice for the Solar Plexus Chakra, the third chakra, Manipura. This is a chakra that celebrates the wisdom of the fire element. To honor that and to bring that into your practice, you may wish to light a candle, or you could even burn a incense stick, or perhaps your favorite smudge if you wish to do that now. Then you can set your space. So here I'm going to light a candle for us. So just know that if you don't feel to light a candle, then I will have one going for you here. This nice little amethyst holder. Wonderful. So we've got a candle going, and I will also burn a tiny bit of Palo Santo just to get the element of fire, bringing in that energy. Good. The most wonderful smell as well. So just know that this will be the energy of these special touches will be in your practice for you, even if you don't have those items in your space. Restorative yoga is a practice that, if you're not familiar, we use a lot of props. So today I have a bolster, 2 blocks, a cushion. You might like another cushion, a blanket, maybe a scarf to cover your eyes. A very restful practice. So you can gather up those things, maybe light a candle, take time to get ready, and then you can meet me on your mat. Wonderful. So now that you have your props ready, let's begin. We will reach for our blocks. And I should have said earlier, it's okay if you have just one block. You can position 2 blocks in a capital letter T shape like this. If you have just one, focus on the bottom of the T so you can remove this block. Good. Now your bolster, you can take your bolster over top of your block or blocks. You're creating a little bit of a hill for your body to rest on. Starting on the right side hips. We're sitting on the right side hip, our knees pointing toward the long edge of the mat in front of us. We come up close to the cushion. So we're sitting nice and close to the cushion. You might like to have a pillow. So I have an extra pillow here between the thighs to keep your hips in a neutral position as you rest. You may also like to have a blanket underneath your right side hip. So you can reach for any extra props as you need them, listening to your body, noticing what you need, and giving yourself the permission to take that time to really just lean into preparing for ultimate rest. Perhaps you'd like a pillow on top of your bolster. You can have one in both positions, or either or, whatever you like. We're settling into a supported twist, a restorative twist. So what we do here, now that we are settled with our props, we actually turn toward the bolster. So you can feel, there's the twist. We turn toward the bolster and start to walk the hands forward. Now, I like to sometimes use a hand to press the bolster down, let my body then lean into it, and then the weight of the body does the work. Here, pressing the prop into place, and the prop holding, cradling the body in place. Since the right hip is on the ground, the right ear is as well. So we turn the head toward the same direction as the knees. We want to create just a very gentle twisting here, not sensational with lots of effort or sensation in your body, but rather a very relaxed twist. Now, even as you start to settle in, just notice, is there anything I could change? Is there any way that I could shift or adjust through the head and neck? Maybe the shoulders, the arms, hips, low back, legs, anything that you need. And allow yourself to begin to release effort. Letting go. Unwinding here. When you think of Manipura Chakra, perhaps you think of a sense of activation, a lot of doing. This is a masculine energy center, a solar energy here, that rising, efforting energy of determination and will, confidence. We remember that none of that can come without rest. We need to sustain our energy by intentionally resting. In just the same way that when we have an idea or we feel a burning enthusiasm about our dreams, our desires, we take things one step at a time. There's planning, there's preparation, there's a thought out strategy, rather than diving in and maybe burning ourselves out. You might remember the candle's flame. The fire doesn't always have to burn so brightly. A small warming flame will do. And tending to these embers within as you rest here. Keeping the source of the fire alive. Keeping the fire alive. Through this intelligent rest. Feel yourself letting go of effort. From the crown of your head down, down, down to the tips of your toes. Letting go. Notice your breath. The sensation of breath moving in and out of your body. And your body moving around each breath.
Feel the breath in the belly. The low ribs. The chest. Feel the breath in the sides of the body. And the breath in the back of the body. Sense the low ribs in the back body. And the front and all around. You might imagine this point as your center, your nucleus. An inner sunshine here. In the area of the solar plexus, the home of Manipura. And just like a fire needs stoking, you might imagine that as the ribs move, like a billow, that you are stoking your inner fire of Manipura Chakra. As if breathing to stoke Manipura Chakra. We'll take just 3 more breaths here on this side. Last one. And take all the time you need to prepare to transition to the opposite side. There's no rush at all, no hurry. You can use your arms and your hands to rise up, to lift yourself off of the bolster. You might hear the wonderful spring storm that we're having outside. Listening to those sounds. As you come toward a seat, you can either come through table pose onto the hands and knees to flip over to the opposite side, or what you might do is just shift. Even if you have a pillow here, you can shift to the opposite side, coming to sit on the other hip. Getting settled now on the left side hip. Getting comfortable. Maybe you add a blanket or remove a blanket, whatever you need. And we'll face the bolster, walking the hands forward, positioning the bolster just so that you're feeling comfortable here. Make sure your pillow is comfortable if you have one in between the thighs. Perhaps your pillow beneath your head. Remember that we turn the head in the same direction as the knees. Taking your time to get comfy. As many micro movements as you need. Relaxing into stillness. Letting your whole body be heavy, but just know that you can move anytime you need to, anytime. It doesn't have to be the same on this side. You can move and shift, even removing a block if that's what you need. We're adding one in. And as you feel settled, come back to the breath. And the themes of Manipura connect us not only with will, determination, that action, energy, but also with the wisdom of the fire element, such as the power of transformation. Just as this rest holds space for letting go, for opening, making space within, so does the fire element. The wisdom of clearing out what no longer serves, letting it free, letting it go. And this isn't something you have to think about releasing, just trusting in your ability to surrender, to unwind, to open and release, to make that space for what it is you need, for what it is that you are calling in and that is calling you. Trusting in your inner power. So much power you behold. This unending fire. An eternal flame. You might visualize a space clean, cleansed, like a forest after a prescribed burn. And the fertile soil that is there. Open and ready for new life. The seeds that have been lying in wait for these conditions, in dormancy. Now, the situation is perfect for them to blossom, to sprout, to spring forth. What is it that you feel this burning enthusiasm to bring to life, to make manifest? What seed would you see grow? Is there a burning desire, an intention, calling it into your awareness? Breathing with it here. Knowing that you carry this wisdom, this potential in your heart every day, even as we prepare to transition out of this posture. Begin to deepen into the breath. Three more breaths here. And take your time, all the time you need, to rise back up to a seat. Using your arms and your hands slowly to press up. And as you come to a seat, know that you might wish to roll your shoulders, to roll your neck. Find any movement that you need. Take all the time you need to counter stretch after those gentle supported twists, just listening to your body. And we'll bring the hands palm to palm at the heart center. Let's take a slight bow toward the heart. Reconnecting with your intention. The wisdom of Manipura and the fire element. I wish you peace, love, and light. And you might keep the eyes closed for a little while, or you can lift and open the gaze when you feel to. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. It's been lovely to share with you the medicine of restorative yoga, the wisdom of the chakras, and the elements associated with them. Over the last couple of months, we've been on a journey on my channel through the chakras, starting with chakra 1, the root chakra. We just moved last month into chakra 2, the sacral chakra. Now here we are. This is the first video in a series of videos for chakra 3, Manipura Chakra. So you can get excited about videos for Manipura, those themes of self-esteem, those themes of inner power, fire, transformation, will, determination, all of those wonderful things. And if you love learning about restorative yoga, if you love being in restorative postures, you are a yoga teacher perhaps, and you feel to share restorative yoga with your students, or maybe you're completely new to teaching yoga, but you just know the beauty that restorative yoga has offered you in your life, then please know that I am part of a restorative yoga teacher training, an online yoga teacher training called Moon to Moon Restorative Yoga Teacher Training. So in this program, we move through together with live calls each week, but really it's go at your own pace. It's themed around the cycles of the moon. So usually we begin at the new moon time, and then you can just move through lunar cycles as you feel to, and you're learning about restorative yoga all along the way with that real-time community connection, those live connections. If that's something that's supportive to you, lots of opportunities to connect with peers and mentors. This program is just so beautifully designed, and you have lifetime access to all of the content. So if you're interested in learning more, know that I have a link ready for you, so you can sign up at the link below in the description of this video, and that will lead you to the page to begin your application process, and we can check in. You can book a call with me, and we can get you enrolled for the next new moon, or whenever you feel that it is aligned for you. Lots of beautiful medicine to be received through intelligent, deep rest. So I hope that you'll join us there. We'll see you very soon. Bye.